Hi, Cancers. How are y'all doing? My name is Marlissa. This is that Word from Mars Tarot, and today I am here to do a love reading. So, Cancers, if you like it here, if you love it here, please like the video. Go ahead and also subscribe. Go ahead and comment. You know, I like to chat. Cancers, I want to start off by reading you what's on my mug because I was literally just pushing it to the side. I just did the Leo reading, but I was like, let me push this to the side and move it out the way. And then I'm like, ain't no way. I didn't even think like intentionally about how there's a love quote on my mug. So, um, love is patient and kind. It is not jealous or conceited or proud. Love is not happy with evil, but is happy with the truth. Love never gives up its faith. Hope and patience never fail. All right. So maybe some of you, Cancer, needed to, hear that message. I know that's more so on the biblical tip, but I'm feeling like for me to not pay that any attention and I just was drinking out of this mug in my Leo reading and I was done with it and I'm about to record your reading, I feel like that meant that Cancer placements needed to hear that. So if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Rising, North Node, South Node, baby, this is for you. Let's go ahead and see. I got all hasty. I didn't even pull the cards. I usually pull the cards first and then tell y'all the messages. So y'all just getting it a little different, Cancer. Y'all getting it a little different. Love messages for the Cancer placements. Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, and Rising. Love messages for the Cancer placements. Okay. So off Bucks, Cancer, the sign I see here is Sagittarius. So you can have a Sagittarius placement or you can be connected to one. Okay. I'm also seeing that maybe right now your focus is your root chakra, so what you have. All right, and maybe as you stabilize that and get your mental into a better place, not maybe, like when you do change your focus, that might be when your partner comes around. All right, you just got a lot, but I'm going to take them just like I did with Leo. Could be connected to a Leo placement. One of the cards just popped out. All right. Next deck. All right. Love messages for Cancer. Love messages for the Cancer placements. Okay, yeah. Why did Pound Town just pop up in my head? Y'all might have a new love. This is 18 plus, okay? Y'all might have a new love where y'all go to Pound Town often, I guess. That's funny. All right, one more. All right, Cancer. So, the overall energy of the spread is this success and growth card. So in traditional tarot, this would be like what? The 8 of Wands. So something may be happening here like quickly. All right, and you guys may see the angel number, 888 or 888. All right, but whatever comes in is going to come in strongly because 8 is a number of power and courage. Also, you are going to succeed. You are going to grow. You're going to have, what you want. It just more than likely is going to take some time. But also at the same time, with this energy, it could come in quickly. I think honestly, as soon as you shift your mindset, things will start moving and flowing and shaking. At the bottom of the deck, like I told you, we have the base chakra, which is about I have. So some of you may, you know, be very focused on that. Or maybe some of you Cancers feel like, well, I can't have, you know, love until I have, you know, my shit together. What your sister sign is Capricorn. So you do share their features, if you will. And Capricorns, you know, earth signs are really about their bag, all right? So maybe some of you have a very, very big worry about like what you have, your safety, your sustenance. You want to get your finances up. You want to have your own place if some of you don't live in your own place. Also, what I think would help that from what I'm seeing here is meditating and visualizing that Cancer, because this is underneath the base chakra is the third eye. The third eye talks about I see, but it's not what you see with your two eyes. It's about what you see with your third. Okay. So, um, so I see that you're in need of changing your focus. Some of you may be operating in a more pessimistic manner. All right. Like, crying over spilled milk, feeling helpless and hopeless, feeling like, you know, you won't really see or feel the sun again, like very drama, very dramatic energy. Okay. Not to say you can't feel your feels, but this is very dramatic. It is. Some of you may also be having to walk away from something. You may be having to walk away from somebody that you felt like was your other half, or, you know, you felt like, you know, you all balanced one another. Or you could have felt like they were like a soulmate energy. All right. It could even be that when you change your focus from feeling helpless and hopeless and having a lack mindset, that this person comes in. All right. With this is this in traditional tarot known as temperance, and it's the sign of Sagittarius. This is also reminding you, all right, in your relationships, not to, because Cancers, y'all can be the type to take control. All right. Um, and it's reminding you to be balanced, all right, and to have, you know, boundaries, you know. So try to be, if you're stubborn, be less stubborn. Like, meet the person, you know, halfway, consider their needs. Like, one should not dominate the other. And maybe that's a lesson that you had to learn from a recent relationship where you either dominated or you found the other person was trying to do that with you. Again, when you change your focus, joy and stability is going to come in. All right. This is a very happy card. It could signify like getting married, you know, celebrating with somebody. It's a very, very, very happy card. All right. So I feel like change your focus, change your life. Change your focus, change your life. I'm gonna write that down, Cancer. That's a really good way to simplify it. So Leo's got this trap card. So there's somewhere where you've been feeling stuck, tied down, captive. And again, with this card, like I told you, it's a very like wallowing, you know, thinking about like all the sad things, grief, you know. So some of you are more so, I feel like, keeping yourself mentally and emotionally trapped, but you may be feeling stuck, tied down, or captive. All right. We have intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So maybe, again, you know, some of you get into your intuitive bag and you'll start feeling and thinking different things. Maybe some of you are going to feel your new partner. All right. Maybe you guys are going to have a strong telepathic connection. But Cancer, you do have an inner knowing. We have abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. So you either feel abandoned or someone may be feeling abandoned by you right now, Cancer. All right. We have cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So somebody could struggle with some mental health issues, whether that's you or your partner. Someone could be having cloudy judgment because of that, you know. So like delusions, illusions, like, okay. Or maybe if you did really walk away from somebody recently, Cancer, like they are feeling unbalanced, like they feel this. All right. But there's somebody, whether it's you or them, who's not seeing things clearly. So if it's you, get your shit together. Come on now. Come on. We have pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. So again, somebody is hurt. Somebody may feel like, Cancer, that you put a curse on them, hex, witchcraft, negative mind, or you may feel like that about someone else. And, you know, there's something shocking that could be coming out between now and the next full moon. So the new moon literally was it yesterday? The 21st? What's today? It might have been yesterday. if I'm not mistaken. And this was eclipse season. So Virgo, Sagittarius, Geminis, and Pisces were like primarily impacted, but everybody can feel like moon energy, and especially you, Cancer, you're ruled by the moon. So I'm feeling like sometime between now and the next full moon, secrets are going to come out and it's going to be shocking. So we have the shocking card here: turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. And at the bottom of the deck, we have obscurity. So secrets, mysteries, concealing. So I feel like secrets are going to come out. All right. Secrets are going to come out for sure. We have temptation and we have new love. All right. So I'm wondering if the secret is going to be that somebody was tempted by a new love and you end up finding that out. Or I'm wondering if these are two different energies. Like, what if a new love comes in, Cancer, and you're still feeling tempted by like a past lover who is no longer deserving of your attention? So make sure you're not self-sabotaging something that's new. At the bottom of the deck, we have meant to be, and underneath that is pregnancy. So Cancers, watch out. All right. There's somebody that you're meant to be with. But let's say if you fuck around, right, you could have a pregnancy that gets in the way of that. Or it could be that like you're coming into union with somebody who brings a lot of balance, and this may be the person that you end up doing life with, and a pregnancy and all of that is going to result, from it. All right. And then the card that came out as far as divine timing, it says stop rushing things. So Cancers, I know y'all are lovers, all right, but it's not the time to rush things. And at the bottom of the deck, we have summertime. All right. Summertime. So either maybe something happened this past summer, or maybe something is going to happen by next summer or next summer. All right. But it says stop rushing things. So focus on your success, your growth, like grow emotionally, grow mentally, all right, grow financially, do all the things, and brace yourself for whatever shocking that might come out. All right. Love y'all. See you next time. Bye.